Hi, I'm Susan Young, Mindful Coach. Today we're doing a meditation on accessing embodied self-awareness, the steps to increase our conscious awareness of attention internally. So I invite you first to settle into your chair or lie down if you prefer, or sit on your cushion or bench. Have a sense of settling. Closing eyes, letting hands rest in the lap or on the thighs. And as you breathe in, have a sense of a wave of relaxation rippling through your body. As you breathe in, imagine your whole head, your face, all the bones, your brain, down through your neck, all through your spine, from right at the base of your skull, all the way down to your sacrum. Feel your spine lifting up and then rolling the shoulders up and back, opening through the heart. And then we're allowing this wave of relaxation or softness to come down through the shoulders and arms to the hands and fingers. Let them be heavy. Wiggle the fingers for a moment and then come into stillness. Let even the palms of your hand be soft. And then on your next in-breath, feel that ripple down through your chest, your belly, and then tune internally. So you feel the lungs expanding to your own capacity, the heart perhaps slowing down as you bring your attention even more deeply inside, allowing a deep relaxation of the lungs and the heart, perhaps in your imagination, but if you can, picturing them in your mind's eye and the muscles of the heart, just softening around them. And the lung, another muscle that just, the lungs, 5 lobes of the lungs. And then on the next in-breath, allow your attention to come and settle internally in your abdomen. And picturing all the digestive organs being relaxed and softening. These parts of our body do their job without our awareness often. And we can just pause and be conscious of the kidneys and the liver, the spleen, the ascending colon all across the top, just beneath the diaphragm, down and then going out through the rectum. All the stomach and digestive organs internally, the great big vagal nerve. And as we breathe, just in your mind's eye, gently, just allow this whole area to relax even more deeply. Feeling the bum and the pelvis and the hips, the bones in this area. And as you move down through the big bones in the thighs and all the muscle and tendons around those, and then through the knee joints, down through the calves and shins, right to the feet, all those little bones. And then let even the soles of the feet relax. A relaxed, spacious presence to yourself. Relaxed, spacious attention to your inner body, to your outer body, to how you're sitting and being with yourself. A relaxed, spacious attention to your thoughts and feelings that emerge in your conscious awareness as you sit or lie here, breathing in and breathing out. What is emerging in your present moment consciousness? allowing, accepting, appreciating. Relaxed, spacious presence to the body, to the emotions, to the thoughts, emerging in your present moment consciousness. And now you might prefer to just sit here and breathe. This might be exactly right for you to stay here conscious, aware, present. And if it feels right for you, allow a longing or a desire, a hope or a goal to emerge from within. It might be something like, I long to be more in the embodied self-awareness state of restorative restoration. Or it could be, I long to wake up half an hour earlier. Or it could be, I long to see my more acceptance and allowance of a health issue you're struggling with. So just allow something to emerge that feels right and true for you in this moment. Keep it simple. Keep a phrase short and then repeat the phrase once you have it. If nothing comes up, you can just stay with what's emerging in your present moment consciousness. Just see what emerges for you, accepting, allowing, appreciating. If something emerges, allow a phrase of a few words or a sentence and keep repeating that. Something that you want but don't quite know how to achieve it or be in it. So you have to grow to reach for this new thing, this aspiration, this goal, this desire, this longing, something where you have to grow. Now I want you to feel into the body. Are there ways that your bodily habits get in your way of reaching for this, of a landing here? So just let's say I long to be in a restorative, embodied self-awareness more frequently. So my habits of tension or resistance in my body block me from being in that state. For example, you might have a separate one or you might not, you might be in your breath. Is this a resistance to reaching for what you long for, desire, or a goal? Is this resistance emotional? Is there a way that there's fear underneath the resistance? If so, being accepting and allowing, bringing a sustained presence of awareness to the feelings that might create resistance. Breathing in, breathing out, being present to whatever is emerging in your conscious awareness. What blocks me from landing in what I aspire to? What blocks me? And can you, in this moment, embody what that would feel like to be in that state of achieving your longing, your desire, your goal, your aspiration? Would your body be any different? Maybe you open up a little bit more. Maybe you roll your shoulders back, lengthen the spine. Maybe you change your hands. Maybe you have a little bit of movement here to feel, if I were to be my best self and embody this state, this desire, this longing, what would it be different in the body? Imagining the felt sense, if it's not there for you, imagining the felt sense between your current state and your desired state. What is the felt sense of that? It might be a softening belly. It might be an opening heart. It might be a releasing of the hands. It might be a strengthening of the core. Only you can know what is the bodily felt sense of living into this desired state. Now, you stated it as a longing or a desire before, and now I invite you to say it as though it is in the present moment. So I am in a restored, embodied self-awareness state in this moment, right here. For me, I am. So as though it's the present moment, feel into the body as you say that, an embodied self-awareness. For you, that might be different. That might be, your goal might be different. Acceptance of a health issue, working through grief, allowing that to pass, letting go of something that was significant to you. Whatever it is for you, allowing, accepting with a deep felt sense in your body of living into that desire, that longing, and finding a phrase like a mantra that you can say over and over again to yourself. I am, and then whatever the phrase is. Or I let go of my attachment to this thing. Or I move through the grief and welcome the grief. I accept and allow whatever is emerging within me to be my guide. And maybe you want to add a hand on the body, the heart, the belly, the face, the shoulders in a hug. If that feels right to you, do that now. If it helps you, if it guides you, if it supports you. Now, whether you laid a hand on yourself or not, invite a commitment to be in this state several times a day. Maybe something like morning, noon, and night, or morning and night. Invite a sense of commitment around embodying this state for you. Imagining what that change feels like in a felt sense. Make a commitment for 1 week from this Monday to next Monday to when we meet again. Of course, a week is only a beginning, and it's a beginning. Whatever the phrase is for you. Release the hands if you did put them on your body. Allow a softening of the palms, a softening of the soles of the feet, softening of the shoulders and the jaws. Let the whole body inside and the skin on the outside be soft, present. And whether this process or invitation was positive for you and felt like, oh yeah, I'm getting this, or whether it was like, blah, that was kind of whatever, that's okay to know that your experience is your own. You don't need to change it or make it different or make yourself any different to be here, accepting with each breath whatever is emerging for you, allowing, appreciating. Say your phrase, if you chose one, in your mind's eye. Say that phrase over and over. I am, or I let go, or I am with, whatever is emerging for you. And now, once again, consciously deepen your breath. Radiating gratitude to yourself for being willing to show up today. Gratitude to the body, just as it is. Gratitude to all of us. Gratitude to all your teachers. Let that radiate out. And a sense of presencing for those suffering and struggling today, different people across the world, for any of your own suffering and tenderness, holding that, and for all others, close family, friends, and those we don't even know. May our practice radiate and ripple out into the people around us and to the world. And taking 3 more breaths. And then taking your time as you're ready, opening your eyes.